Before you watch this, pause for a second. Look around you. The place you're sitting in right now, the screen you're holding, the sounds around you. It all feels normal. But what if I told you this normal is the reason your life hasn't changed? What if your environment is quietly deciding who you become? Most people think their life is controlled by motivation. Some believe it's discipline. Others say it's mindset. But all of them are missing something deeper. Because you can have goals. You can have dreams. You can even have a plan. But if your environment doesn't support it, none of it survives. And that's why people stay stuck. Not because they're weak, but because they're surrounded by things that keep them the same. Your environment is invisible. It doesn't force you. It doesn't shout. It doesn't tell you what to do. It simply shapes you, quietly. Every habit you have started somewhere in your environment. The way you wake up, the way you spend your time, the way you think. None of it is random. It's all influenced. If your phone is next to your bed, you don't wake up and think deeply. You scroll. If your room is built for comfort, you don't feel like working. You feel like resting. If your surroundings are full of distractions, focus doesn't stand a chance. You believe you're in control. But think about this honestly. How many times have you said, "Tomorrow I'll change," and tomorrow came and nothing changed? It's not because you're lazy. It's because your environment didn't change. You woke up in the same place, saw the same things, felt the same energy, and your brain followed the same pattern. Because humans don't run on willpower, they run on patterns. And patterns are built by environment. Over time, your environment becomes your identity. If you stay in a place where people complain, you become someone who complains. If you're surrounded by mediocrity, excellence starts to feel uncomfortable. If no one around you is growing, you start to believe growth isn't necessary. And the worst part, you don't even notice it happening because it feels normal. Comfort is the most dangerous environment. Not pain, not struggle, comfort. Because pain forces change. Struggle creates growth, but comfort keeps you exactly where you are. You don't feel urgency. You don't feel pressure. You don't feel the need to evolve. So days pass, then weeks, then years, and your life looks the same. Not because you didn't want more, but because your environment never demanded it. It's not the big decisions ruining your life. It's the small things. The way your phone is always within reach. The way your bed is always calling you back. The way your space is designed for ease, not effort. These small details, they seem harmless, but they control your behavior more than anything else. If distraction is easy, you will be distracted. If discipline is hard, you will avoid it. Not because of who you are, but because of where you are. Your environment isn't just physical, it's people. The energy you're around becomes your energy. If the people around you think small, you shrink your dreams without realizing it. If they avoid responsibility, you start doing the same. If they settle, you slowly accept less for your life. But when you are around people who are focused, disciplined, hungry for growth, something shifts inside you, because now growth feels normal. And then there's your digital world, the content you watch, the videos you consume, the things you scroll through. That's your environment too. If your feed is filled with distraction, your mind becomes distracted. If it's filled with negativity, your thoughts become heavy. But if it's filled with growth, discipline, awareness, your mind starts to expand. You become what you consume. Every single day, you don't feel stuck. because you lack potential. You feel stuck because your environment keeps resetting you. You try to move forward, but everything around you pulls you back. Same room, same habits, same triggers. It's like trying to run while something invisible is holding you in place. And eventually, you stop trying. Here's the truth that changes everything. You don't need more effort. You need a better environment. Because when your environment supports your goals, you don't have to force yourself. It becomes natural. Focus becomes easier. Discipline feels lighter. Progress feels automatic. Start small. Move your phone away from your bed. Change where you sit. Create a space where work happens. Limit what you consume. Be intentional with who you're around. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just change what's around you, little by little. Because those small changes will change you. Right now, your environment is shaping you, whether you realize it or not. It's building your habits, your mindset, your future. So, the question isn't, why isn't my life changing? The real question is, what around me needs to change first? Because the moment you take control of your environment is the moment your life finally starts to shift.